This is Bishop Jackson with a moment just for you. Jesus said, I came that you might have life and have it more abundantly. The word life in the Greek is Zoe, which is the God kind of life. A life that is not just what we think in general worldly terms of having a house and money and cars. I mean, it's okay to have all that stuff, but a life where you live abundantly in your health, you live abundantly in your mind, you live abundantly above your circumstances. Even if your circumstances aren't the best circumstances in the world, you live abundantly in how you approach your circumstances. I came that you might have Zoe and have it more abundantly. It's much more than houses and land. It's a way of being in your spirit. It's a way of being in your mind. It's a way of being in your composure, your deportment. It's a way of viewing the world. It's a way of not allowing your surroundings to get inside of you, but to be the light that shines and warms the world. Let your light so shine that men, women, boys, and girls will see your good work and glorify your Father in heaven. Yesterday, I got sick, very sick. I had a stomach flu or virus, and I was trying to retrace my steps and try to think, where did this virus come from? I got so sick I couldn't go to school yesterday, and so I went ahead and I just stayed in bed. Well, actually, I had to stay close to the restroom, and so I tried to retrace my steps about what I ate to see what could have caused me the stomach flu. And what I think I did was I made some delicious baked chicken, and I made some red beans and rice. And when I made the chicken and the red beans and rice, all that I didn't eat, I put the chicken in with the red beans and rice. And when I would go to the refrigerator and get some out and warm it up, I didn't warm it up completely. Whether it was the rice or the chicken, neither one did I warm up thoroughly. And I think that's where my stomach virus may have come from. I'm fairly positive that was where it come from. Be very careful when you fix chicken. I'm talking about fresh chicken with the skin on it and everything. I baked it because just because you keep it in the refrigerator, when you take it out of that refrigerator, don't eat it cold. Make sure that you thoroughly heat that chicken up. And if you happen to do something like I did, which I'll never do again, which is put it in with your vegetables or your rice and just leave it sitting on top, then if there's any type of bacteria or whatever that can come off of chicken, it'll get on your vegetable, and it'll cause your vegetable to become contaminated. So if you're going to eat the vegetable or the chicken or both, make sure that it is thoroughly heated through and through before you eat it, because I really think that's probably where I got the stomach flu from, even though I do eat a lot at McDonald's and a lot of these fast food joints, and that's another way I could have got it also. So I'm gonna slow down eating fast food and start cooking. I'm a pretty good cook, and I eat mostly healthy food, particularly when I have to cook it. So I think I'm just going to go back to cooking my own meals, um, and kind of back away from the fast food restaurants so much, and do some healthy eating, because I can't afford to get sick like I did yesterday, for a couple of reasons. I don't have a wife, and I live here in Dallas, or rather Mesquite, Texas, by myself, and I don't really associate with people, so it's like I don't have anybody I can call and they can come bring me some soup or whatever. So it's pretty much me and God. But if you ladies looking for a good husband, hey, the bishop is available. Let's strike up a conversation and talk about it. Well, I'm sitting at work. I'm at one of these exclusive gyms in Dallas, Texas, where people are driving Mercedes-Benz and Porsches and Jaguars and BMWs, and there was some sort of car, Corvettes and Austin something or another. I have no idea. I took some pictures on my Facebook page if you want to take a look at them. These folk really, just to join this gym, I mean, the membership fee is $350 initial membership fee, and then it's something like $200-300 a month to work out. Whew. Man, I can't imagine. That's like buying a car. I mean, to join the gym and the payments every month, you can actually rent a car or lease a car and pay less than it would be to work out in this gym. But hey, I guess if I was making anywhere from $50 to $75 to $150,000 a year or more, it would be just a drop in the bucket. But for me, oh man. And you know, the funny thing is, you know, I'm 57 years old, and I've lived in the South most of my life, and I've never made over $25,000-30,000 a year. And most of my life, I've made less than $25,000 a year. And this is coming from a guy with a master's, a bachelor's, and an associate's degree. And Lord knows how many different certifications I have. I'm certified in stuff I've forgotten about. I guess I'm saying that to say that I've worked all my life, and I've never been able to afford to even think about working out in a place like this. I remember when I was a cop, I used to go do alarms or check alarms at real ritzy houses. And some of these houses had elevators in them. And you go in the bathrooms and check the bathrooms, and the bathrooms were, the faucets were made of gold. And it's just so hard to imagine, you know, people who live that kind of lifestyle, where this kind of stuff that I'm seeing is truly amazing is just common everyday stuff for them. But anyway, I kind of went off on a tangent. Well, I have to work from 7 a.m.